Na. Azért mentsük már, ha már itt vagyunk. Itt voltunk? Itt kiutoltunk mindent? Hoppá, nem. Oké. Mindegy, legalább lesz mit eladnunk. Egyébként csak nem értem, hogy most nem felé, de miért nincs lefordítva. Közben nekem úgy van, meg nem mindegy. Biztos, hogy nem a pincébe kell menni. Na hát, mennyi loot. És milyen kár, hogy mindent elveszem. Ki?
That's what causes most of the injury. I hope you've spoken to the first enchanter. He seems eager to see you.
Hát még nem, de oda mennék. Jézus. Szerintem menjünk fel. Szerintem arra lesz. Vagy nem, ki tudja. De szerintem itt lesz amúgy, vagy nem? Tudom, hogy lehet velük is beszélni, meg minden, de...
I think someone's here to speak to you, Senior Torren.
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work.
Köszönöm szépen.
Fair enough. Good day to you.
Hello. Were you looking for something?
Hogy ismernek fel vajon ebből a sisakba? Mindent elveszünk. Kifosztjuk az egész idét. Hálókörletet. Na hát, csak nem egy staff. De minden szemetet begyűjtünk amúgy. De hova a bánatba jöttünk? Mert hogy tudom, hogy kit keresünk, csak sosem emlékszem rá, hogy hol van, és itt bolyongok 1000 évig. Hat körépület. Én nem tudom megtanulni, hogy ki hol van, meg mi hol van, meg kit keresek, meg mit keresek. Na.
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynn, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry supervision? Actually use their maker-given powers.
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
Amúgy igen, vitátok meg nem érdekel.
If it isn't our new sister in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is she.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes. This is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Legjobb.
You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect.
Hogy hallottam volna.
Recruiting mages to join the king's army at Ostagar.
With the Darkspawn invading, we need all the help we can get, especially from the Circle.
Így van. Miket a
They are
Darkspawnok,
twisted
mondd el.
monsters that dwell underground where the sun's light cannot touch them. They have formed into a horde in the Kokari Wilds and threaten to invade north into the valley. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor girl with talk of flights and
Na,
dances.
hát hallom.
This is a happy day for her.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times.
Igaz, igaz.
The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of magi.
Úristen, hivatalosan is varázsló vagyok.
I'm sorry, what is this phylactery?
Blood is taken from all apprentices when they first come to the tower, and is preserved in special vials.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear.
Szomorú amúgy.
Prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them.
És most mi lesz?
Patience, child. You have been through an ordeal. Let us not rush things.
Na jó,
It
no?
goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours.
Wow, kaptam egy szabad napot. De inkább beszéljünk most.
Impetuousness is ever the province of youth, I see.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child?
Jó, menjünk vele.
His quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Ó, kaptam új itemeket. Ez jobb ez a stuff? Hát, nem kifejezetten. Viszont a ruha az igen. Eh,
Thank you for walking with me. I'm glad for the company.
erről is beszélnünk kell.
What about?
Jézus. Mit csinálnak a Grey
Our
Wardenek?
duty is to battle Darkspawn wherever they appear. We are elves, humans, and dwarves united by this common purpose. Some of our most honored wardens have been elves. The hero, Garahel, the last warden to slay an archdemon, was one such. The Darkspawn threaten everyone. They do not distinguish between the races, and neither should we. Has being an elf in the circle been difficult?
Hát, jaj, kicsit.
It is hard to change perceptions. I've tried to reason with many, and failed. If one has always seen elves as less than human, it's hard to imagine them as something else.
De nem érdekel.
Attitude, though be careful not to take it too far.
Hát, jó van. Sok volt a Darkspawn.
Horde is formed within the Korkari wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde.
Ez az Archdemon.
Darkspawn do attack the surface in ragtag bands, but archdemons are capable of rallying the Darkspawn, turning them into an unstoppable force. A horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face.
De azt hittük, hogy őket elpusztították az utolsó,
We can't
vagy
seem to
harcban.
eradicate them completely. Somehow they always come back.
Min
It is
veszekedtek az
not
előbb.
my place to comment.
Oké. De azért létszik.
Rhaegar serves the Chantry, and the relationship between the Chantry and mages has always been strained. You've realized by now that the Chantry merely tolerates magic? They watch only because they feel they must.
De ja, tök nem értem, miért nem lettek jó ma.
That a mage should fear his power. It was the pride of mages, they say, that brought the Darkspawn upon us in the first place. Any
Persze,
mages who
kenjétek
join
már
the
ránk.
King's army can unleash their full power on the Darkspawn. In fact, I'm counting on it. Rhaegar may be afraid of what will happen. What if the mages decide they no longer want to be governed by the Chantry?
Hát akkor ez egy nagyon jó döntés lenne, ha végre úgy döntenének. De te mit gondolsz?
I believe we must defeat the Darkspawn, one way or another. My opinions end there.
Oké.
Yes, let's.
Jössz? Akkor gyere. De azt mondta, ezen a szinten van. Könyvtár mellett, de... Hol van a könyvtár? Ja, mondjuk.
Thank you for escorting me.
Nagyon szívesen.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Úristen.
Certainly. I am intimately familiar with these subjects, after all. A horde has formed within the Korkari Wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike.
Ezt már kérdeztük.
We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde.
Ez szörnyen hangzik.
The surface in ragtag bands, but archdemons are capable of rallying the Darkspawn, turning them into an
Igen, ezt már beszéltük, tudom.
horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face. Yes, perhaps it will be enough if we play our cards right.
Hát, reméljük.
They usually move around in small groups, but there are always more of them, lurking underground, biding their time. Of course, don't let me keep you.
Azért még kilútolnám a szekrényedet, ha nem haragszol. Picike.
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
De rohadt idegesítő vagy, menj már innen, Joan.
Does it really matter? I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning? Shh! I just want to make sure we're not overheard. We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
Okay.
I've been troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please.
Jó, muszáj. Tök nem akarok, de mindegy.
We should be safe here.
Not a priest. I am merely an initiate.
És te ki vagy?
A few months ago, I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily. Very funny. I wish that was the only thing I needed to talk about. Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
Hát amúgy...
So much worse, doesn't it? Not knowing how much you have lost.
They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
Ja, hogy jöttél rá?
Document on Gregor's table. It authorized the right on Jowan, and Irving had signed it.
És mit
To
csinálsz?
escape, I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Na, hát nem.
That you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
Én nem.
You're just walking away?
It's all right, Jowan. There's always a way. We must have faith.
Én nekem közöm nem lesz
I
hozzátok.
only beg you won't violate our trust. Our lives depend on your silence. Pretend we never spoke. And if you can find it in your heart, wish us luck and pray for us.
Nem. Nope.
If you're not going to help, leave me alone.
Forgive Jowan. He can be surly. But why have you returned? Please say you've changed your mind.
Nem, én nem. De én szavarbarát akarok lenni, és be akarom őket árulni. Ez így lehet?
Ah, there you are. I ran into Duncan. You seem to make a good impression. He was pleased to have met you. You should speak to him more if you get a chance. He's a wise and learned man.
Duncan jó volt.
You haven't seen your friend Jowan since this morning, have you?
De
I wanted to know if he was feeling all right. He seemed nervous when I spoke to him. He avoided my gaze and seemed ready to bolt. You wouldn't know what brought about this behavior, would you?
Yep.
Well, I'm here now. Tell me what this is about.
Mi úgy párolj, mint a szar.
And I presume his lover Lily told him about this. Yes, I've known for some time. Now I know
Tegetszik vagyunk.
Jowen discussed something with you today. What did he say?
De muszáj, nem keveredhetünk bele.
So you realize Jowen is breaking the Circle's rules. I commend your loyalty. If he wishes to destroy his phylactery and escape, help him do it.
Mi?
I could simply report Jowen to the Templars, but Lily has also broken her vows and must face like consequences. For this, we need irrefutable proof of her crime. The Chantry will stand behind her, claiming she has been framed or is in the thrall of a blood mage. There must be no doubt in their minds that she helped him voluntarily.
De miért? Ja, amúgy igen, miért?
She is as guilty as Jowen. I refuse to see him suffer while the Chantry shelters her.
Ó,
Every so often we must remind the Chantry their members are not as perfect as they pretend. Tell Jowen and Lily you will aid them. Help them enter the repository. If that is what they intend, we will catch them red-handed. No one will be able to dispute the severity of their crimes.
hát jó.
Convince them you will risk all for their cause. I will be outside the repository with a contingent of Templars.
Mekkora geciség amúgy az egész.
The mischief into which their initiate led our student. Perform well, and your dedication will be rewarded.
Wow. Elmentjük. Na, hát ennyi volt így délutánra a Dragon Age. Remélem ezt tudom folytatni. Megpróbálom ezt képarány dolgot, mert hát ja, ez így nekem sem tetszett igazán. És akkor innen fogjuk majd folytatni. Remélhetőleg. Úgyhogy ha minden jól megy, akkor este találkozunk és folytatjuk. Addig is, Ali.